doesn't increase proportionality. The person who comes third can end up coming first. People's votes get counted twice if you vote BNP, but only once if you vote Conservative. I mean, it's sort of, and it's complicated. And the more people you explain the arguments to people, the less they like it. Well, I'm here in London today making a speech as my contribution to the campaign to say no to the alternative vote system. We're going to be having a referendum in May on should we change our voting system. I don't think we should. There are lots of things that need to change in our politics, but we shouldn't change this. It means our current system, it's a good way of being able to get rid of a government when you don't like it. It's simple, everybody understands it, and it's worked for hundreds of years. So I say keep it. There's an inherent unfairness under AV. Supporters of unpopular parties end up having their votes counted a number of times. Why? Because if you vote for a mainstream candidate who's top of the ballot in the first round, your other preferences will never be counted. But if you vote for a fringe party who gets knocked out, your other preferences will be counted. In other words, you get another bite of the cherry. Now, I don't see why voters of the BNP or the monster-raving loony party should get their votes counted more times than supporters of the Conservatives, or for that matter, than supporters of Labour or the Liberal Democrats. The principle of one person, one vote is what makes our democracy fair. And AV completely flies in the face of that. Imagine the Olympics. Usain Bolt runs the 100 metres in 9.8 seconds and comes first. It's only give the gold medal to somebody else. You know, where's the fairness today? One of the strengths of our current system is it's simple. I can sum it up in a sentence. You go into the voting booth, you mark your paper, you put it in a box, and the candidate who gets the most votes wins. Now ask someone who supports AV to explain their system. It's incredibly complicated. Here is a passage from a book detailing how the alternative vote system works. I hope you are sitting comfortably. As the process continues, the preferences allocated to the remaining candidates may not be the second choices of those electors whose first choice candidates have been eliminated. It may be that after 3 candidates have been eliminated, say when a 4th candidate is removed from the contest, one of the electors who gave her first preference to him gave her 2nd, 3rd and 4th preferences to the other 3 candidates who've already been eliminated, so her 5th preference is then allocated to one of the remaining candidates. Did you get that?
We're acting in the national interest now. We have a coalition acting in the national interest. We disagree on this, but I think the national interest comes in retaining a clear, democratic system that gives the public a straightforward choice. And it would be reckless to throw it away.
It could mean that those who are courageous and brave and may not believe or say things that everyone agrees with, those people would be pushed out of politics, and those who are boring and least controversial sort of limp over the victory line. It could mean a parliament of second choices. Now, we wouldn't accept this in any other walk of life. We should not accept it for our democracy either. If you knew you were always going to have a hung parliament, your manifesto becomes a sort of shopping list from which you might pick and choose when you get into the smoke-filled room. And I think I'm probably in a better place to make this argument than anyone, because I know what happened in the coalition negotiations, where, you know, you did have to make compromises, and you couldn't go ahead with this, and you could go ahead with that. And we tried to just think, well, what are the most important things in the country to go ahead with? But if in future, if you always knew it would be a hung parliament, the manifesto process would just be, oh, well, put it in, we can get rid of that when we get into the smoke-filled room. And that totally undermines trust in politics. I need you to go out onto the streets and campaign for a no vote in this referendum. No to a system that is unfair. No to a system that's a stitch up for the politicians. No to a system that would make our politics much less accountable, much less simple, much less fair. There's a referendum coming. I need you to get out there and vote no to AV. You